Alright, my lovers, I have a drop today. Hi, by the way. It has been a wee willy since I've been here. Today's podcast is named the 2024 Codex. My crown has been so fucking open the last month, and I have so much to share with you. It's also my birth season, right? We're in Capricorn, so of course I'm going to be having all the juiciness and all the freshness, all of the messages for you for this new calendar year, for my new sun year, to be coming through and sharing with you. So today is a fucking powerhouse, like be fucking ready. What we've got coming in the next few weeks is also going to blow your motherfucking brain, so I hope you're here for it. If you love this episode, please share on your stories and tag me at your Galactic Guide or at Angharad Sage. I would fucking love to see it, and enjoy today. There has been a huge shift in our consciousness. The way I have received it and the way I've perceived it and downloaded it and understand it is this. Over the last 6 weeks, there has been a huge shift in our consciousness. Like, fucking phenomenal. And a lot of us have resonated with being through a period of, there's many different labels of different ways we could have experienced it, but it could be like in a rebirth phase, in a death phase, in a pivoting phase, in a healing phase, in a not really having clarity phase, in a not quantifying, just living and being in the present moment phase. It has not wanted to be full of direction all the time, unlike pre-COVID years, kind of like that's how it's kind of felt. And when you're coming out of a death phase, as a manifestor who has been in and out and gone through many deaths and rebirths, I want to tell you this, how you are going to know in this next season when you are ready to come out of that portal and into the precipitating, into the clarity. Basically, how you're going to know when it's time to move is this. You will ask yourself this question and you will get a very different answer than you have ever had before. If I was to ask you the question, if you had an opportunity to go back to an older version of you, what would you say to her? Now, if you answer something like, I would give her wisdom, I would offer healing, I would give her advice, I would hold her, I would help her, I would heal her, I would fix her, that kind of vibe, the time traveling kind of stuff that we have all been doing for literally decades to reclaim old versions of ourselves, to pull back in our power, pull back in our sovereignty, pull back in the lessons and extractions and all of that stuff. If that is your answer, that has been our answer for a very long time. However, if you have already felt the shift or you're feeling the shift, for the answer to be, I wouldn't tell her anything, that is the sign that you are ready. That is the sign that you are ready to move now. That is the sign that you are about to change fucking everything, and all the direction, all the precipitation, everything is coming together, like the dough is forming. And the reason why we are at this stage now and why we are being called, like that's what's landed over the last, like really solidified for us in the last 6 weeks. And maybe this is like putting words on something that you hadn't even been able to quantify yet. And maybe your authority is screaming fucking yes right now. As we're moving forward, the reason why this is the answer is because we wouldn't change anything because it played out exactly how it was meant to. It was perfect. There is no more desire, no more push, no more need to fix a single thing from the past. We are done with working in the past. We're done with the time traveling. We're done with reclaiming, and it's now time for the present and moving forward. So if that is your answer, that is fucking beautiful. If that's not your answer, that's also fucking beautiful. But 2024, I feel for a lot of us are shifting into, I wouldn't go back to anything. We have that wholesome, hearted, grounded knowing that we can hold really big emotions. We can hold really big things that we've gone through, and there is no need to fix anything anymore because it is perfect. Like, for the first time, we are really, really, really fucking understanding that at a whole new level. And that is the basis of 2024. If you have resonated with this and you know that is your codex for 2024, I would welcome you into the records, the Soul and CEO Mastermind, or my one-on-one mentorship and or business consultations. For any of those links, you're welcome to message me on Instagram, or you can go to my website and you can find most things there. I send you lots of love.